Hey guys, it's Sweety here, and today I'll be showcasing release of Christmas colors in Shimmer Paste by Craftyscrappers. So these Shimmer Pastes come in a bigger jar. They are vibrant in colors, and as you can see, they're Christmassy colors. Craftyscrappers also came out with this new product, and I would love to get my hands dirty with this one, but that's for next time. This time I am just showcasing the shimmer paste. So here I have used the silver one on a foil paper, foil cardstock. So this uh, paste sticks well to a very slippery surface like foil, and as you can see the pattern looks beautiful. I used a stencil by Craftyscrappers only. All the products that I have used in this video are listed in the description box below. I've used Craftyscrappers vellum, and here you can see how easy it is to use alcohol marker on the surface of this shimmer paste. And I will be using the same technique. This was just experimental. I will be using this technique right now when I use shimmer paste to cover a die cut of a Christmas tree. And the silver tree just looks so plain and bland, and I decided to color it or give it a little bit of shading with the alcohol marker. So you can see this is so easy to do, and you can use so many colors, a variety of colors. But then you might ask, why should you buy a different color set if you can just buy silver and paint it in whatever color you want? Well, as you can see, the color gets a little dim and dull. So you will notice how I used other colors of shimmer paste, and they are so vibrant. So if you want that vibrancy in your colors, you have to buy new colors. So here I tried ombre effect using shimmer paste with some inks, but as you can see the ink got spilled out, and I decided to use just the silver part for one card, and for this other piece I'm just spraying some shimmer mists. So now these, as you can see, these shimmer mists are so easy to spray over these, and the color of shimmer paste is still there. It retains some of its coloration, and I just like the vintage look that it has right now. So you can definitely try this for your mixed media projects. Let's move on to our third idea. So here I'm just gonna use it on a distress oxide ink background. I'm trying to create a night sky here, and I just want to let you know that all of the cards that I will be making, all 10 cards or all 10 techniques, you can see towards the end of my video how I turn them into cards. So here I just loved how the distress ink background turns purple when you mix blue and pink. Here I was trying to decide between the sky blue and the silver colors. The names of these colors are so cute, but then it's just easier to call them with the color that they are. I would suggest that you mix the shimmer paste well into the jar itself. You can actually mix them into the jar itself. This way the separation does not affect your project at all in any way. Also, the product lasts longer. So it's, as you can see, it's very easy to apply. It is completely opaque, no transparency, so your projects will turn out beautiful. So the coverage is really well, and it's so easy to clean. So I just collect the excess, put it back in the jar, and clean my mat. That's it. Don't forget to clean your stencil once you're done with this, because shimmer paste will dry and completely cover your stencil, so you need to wash it as soon as you're done. This time I decided to show you how I assembled this card. It was pretty easy to do. I just sketched some ice slopes and I stamped the sentiment. The sentiment is from the stamp set that was released in earlier this month. I have used foam tape just to give it some dimension. It's a little late for Christmas, I know, but these cards have already gone out and I am so excited for the recipients to receive them. So here's the stamp set I was talking about. I have colored it with metallic inks by Craftyscrappers, and as you can see, the inks look beautiful and everything just comes together so well. It just looks like North Pole, doesn't it? Oh, by the way, the card base here is a silver cardstock, and this is matte silver, and I really love how it looks. So I decided to create another card with this foil cardstock. Here is my favorite stencil by Craftyscrappers. This is a stencil I've used over and over again, and I'm just trying to show you how easy it is to use it through a bigger stencil like this. And I am going to try ombre effect this time. I have secured the foil paper as well as the stencil in place so that neither of them move when I do my stenciling. So here I'm mixing the shimmer paste properly. Don't worry, the new shimmer pastes are really thick and they will give you really amazing coverage. So here I am. I will begin with one color. So you should use colors from a single color family to get an ombre effect. For example, I'm using here the cold colors, green and blue, but this effect will look as good with say red and copper, or red, copper and golden. So I have used red and copper in my next project that I will show you soon, and I think this card has turned out to be one of my favorite. I will show you the process, in fact, of how I made this. Here it is all dry, and look how easy it is to cut off the excess. You don't really need to trim off the paper in order to make the sides look uniform. You just need to trim off the excess of shimmer paste. I've die cut it, so it's easy to die cut also. And here I have used some glitter background, and on top of this I'm just pasting this panel that I just created. And as you can see, none of the glitter rubs off. It's all done and pasted there properly. I will decorate it later on with flowers and everything to make it look more complete. So the die cut part of that background will be used here, and I want to use the number stickers that I received from Craftyscrappers in this card, and I just calligraphed my sentiment here because I thought it will be easier to do so. And you should try new things every now and then, shouldn't you? I hope my handwriting isn't that bad. So I'm just gonna write happy birthday, so that when I use my number stickers, it says happy 50th birthday. You can do something like this for any occasion. You can do it for happy 16th birthday, sweet 16th. So anything like that will work. And the best part about these number stickers is that they're not just limited to numbers. They also have these fun TH and RD, so that you can create your own 3rd, 14th, like that birthday. So I hope you get what I mean. So I will do the 50th birthday one because I just thought it just looked a little nice and masculine, and it would be so much fun to give to a grandfather. For my next card, I'll be using canvas. So this canvas had been lying around in my stash for forever. I had done some spray painting and somehow I just didn't like the effect. I'm just going to cut down to size. This is 5 by 5.5 by 5.5, and I'm using the stencil, the flower stencil by Craftyscrappers, to create a big huge flower there in the corner. And as I said, I will be doing an ombre effect with the copper and the gold. So I'm using just the red on the outside and copper on the inside. I haven't used very contrasting colors because I didn't want the gold and red to differentiate so much. I just wanted a very seamless color. Once I'm done doing the red, I'll clean my palette knife and then go in with this color. I'm ensuring that there is full coverage there, so you can mix it like that. And once this is done, as you can see, the flower looks beautiful. I waited for it to dry, and then I did the leaves, waited for that to dry, and then I did some spraying with shimmer mist again because the pink wasn't going well with the vintagey flower. And here I'm using the burlap ribbon sticker by Craftyscrappers. This is again from their December launch, and it's a fantastic product to have in your stash because, as you can see, it has multiple uses. I have used it in this card to create a border around the card, and in another one I have used it on the card itself. In my next technique, I just want to show you a resist technique that you can do with this. So I have already done the stenciling with the copper here and with silver. So you can do the resist technique using distress oxide as well as distress ink. It's a little tough to get the ink there, but I think the result looks really pretty. So it's a nice technique to have. Now I will not be turning these into cards, but let's have a look at all the 10 projects that I did today. So this is my first card with the tree shading. This is my second card, and I decorated the tree with golden stickers. These two cards both use the same technique of using a single color through the stencil. My fourth card here uses the silver strip that I cut out the first few steps of this video. So I used this Happy New Year stamp also by Craftyscrappers, and this I think is my favorite card. I love the way it looks. It just gorgeous, and there's a seamless transition from the sky blue to the green, and I just love how it looks. And here is the second card I made with the leftover of this first card. Finally, we have this mixed media card, which I think is just beautiful, and this is the other mixed media card and tags. I hope you like how these cards turned out and would subscribe to this channel for more crafty content. Thanks for watching.